This year, I'd like to bring you into our home to show you how we're learning to celebrate the Christmas spirit in small ways as we work through the renovation of our 300-year-old home. We've had to be creative, find little moments for magic, try to keep up with some of our traditions, all while we're in the midst of the largest construction project we have ever undergone. So let's begin our Christmas journey. The plumber has moved in. That's what those black and yellow boxes were. And now look, we've revealed 1x12s. This is the secret to how our 300-year-old home was able to have such thin walls. They put the 1x12s on the edge instead of using what we now use in construction, 2x4s. And here you can see some new 2x4 timber that we're using to fur out our walls so that we can create space for plumbing. Something they didn't have to worry about back then. But I thought it was amazing and beautiful. And those 1x12s will remain in the wall, providing the support and structure to the wall that was originally there. We're just adding on to it. You can see here that we have to replace some of the insulation, but we had well-insulated walls, and that's all because of the work of the last craftsman that had been done in the late 90s by the previous owner. So all this space will become our new master bathroom, and we're very excited to have this work progressing. Now, this video will show you the master bathroom and master bedroom in a couple of stages. This was a very exciting moment for us because, again, the black and yellow boxes meant that the plumber was coming in. But we only had flooring, and again, this is a whole new floor in this space. For those of you that don't remember, this floor was extremely soft, not structurally sound, and had to be completely ripped out. And because it's a timber frame home, we were able to remove all the floorboards without affecting the bearing walls of the home. And we could replace them with new structure, and now we have some new flooring in the works. And here you can see what we've lovingly called the pit of doom, which is what was left, and it goes all the way down to the basement there where the floor ends. You can see our beautiful fireplace and how they formed that fireplace from one tree that had naturally curved, and they cut it in half to create a mirror image. And those are some more 1x12s with that natural curve there. And so here we have some rigid foam insulation down to create a thermal break between the ground, which is, it's actually dirt underneath there, and what will become a concrete pad for the floor joists. So lots to do. That over there will be a closet, and you can see they've already started to frame out that wall. So a lot of work happening in this space. Lots of excitement happening here, and lots more to go. And now we're moving over to the pit of doom to show you a little bit more of the work happening here. So we have these wonderful old dry stone walls, and we are pointing in the dry stone walls. And that area I just pointed to, we're going to actually have a trap door in that area to provide access from the interior of the home to the basement, which the home currently does not have. I love the idea of having a trap door because the home originally had a trap door and we could see it from the basement level. So we're going to put the trap door back into the space so that we can have that interior access for times where we might have some strong storms here in New England, or if we just need to access our mechanical room, which is what our basement is really functioning as. All right, and now we're looking at it from the other direction, and you can see our basement. And what we're doing here in the basement, this is really exciting. We are going to be pouring a pad rather than have the concrete. And you can see here I'm pointing to the to the pointing, pun intended there, that we're having done on the walls. And that's really just to prevent critters from living within the wall. We found quite a few snake skins in our walls, more than I would like to admit. And we definitely want to avoid that moving forward. So we're going to point all the walls. We've built out the footings and it looks like a big mess down there. But what is going to happen is there's going to be a concrete pad being poured in the center. And that will actually allow us to have normal home insurance. And it will create a more watertight space for us moving forward, living in this home. When you're living in a construction project at Christmas time, you really learn to appreciate the little things. It has been a long time since I've been able to sleep in my own bedroom instead of in the living room. And so when the concrete truck came, which is what you're seeing here, it was an exciting day and it felt like it was Christmas morning. We were getting excited. Every little step on this project feels like a Christmas present. And that beautiful concrete truck brought in this wonderful concrete. And before you knew it, we had a concrete pad so that we can complete the span of the floor joists from this area over to that wood floor area there. And we were really starting to move along. That was a huge hurdle that we had all been looking forward to. And again, it was like having another little Christmas present. So yay for the concrete truck. And here you can see another view from the area of the floor that we already built all the way over to the concrete pad. And you can see how this will now allow us to span the floor joist over from that header beam there over to the concrete pad. So exciting. The very next day we had a floor and it was time to dance.